Yo, what's up? Ricky Sanders here. If you live for fast cars, greasy hands, and solving problems under the hood, welcome to your new favourite spot. I'm all about real fixes, no BS, and showing you how to keep your ride running like a champ. So go ahead, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and let's make some noise in the garage. Enough talk. Let's get ready.
Modern automobile manufacturers make incredible efforts to improve powertrains in order to improve their performance. One of the advanced methods of innovative modernization is turbocharging the motor. Let's consider what technical features are characterized by such an engine on the example of the mechanism of the Opel Astra J1 and 4. Also, to the attention of inquisitive car enthusiasts is offered a brief description of the internal structure of the power unit. Engine Opel Astra J 1.4 Turbo, design features, and main performance indicators. The equipment of vehicles on the domestic automobile market sometimes differs from the original products of foreign manufacturers. The Russian version of Opel Astra is equipped mainly with atmospheric units running on gasoline. Much less common are diesels or engines supplemented with a turbine. It is the latter type of motors and will be considered in the upcoming article. The A14 power plant is equipped with cars of GM Corporation since 2010. Such a unit is equipped with new versions of the Opel Mokka, designed for domestic consumers. Such a device can also be found among the mechanisms of the Chevrolet Cruze. Opel Corsa rides on the engine, reinforced with a turbine. What attracts such a motor of motorists? Let's try to understand. The timing drive utilizes a chain mechanism with hydraulic tensioners. Both camshafts available in the powertrain design are equipped with a phase change system. Useful work is performed by the 4-cylinder 16-valve unit over 4 strokes. An electronic system is responsible for fuel injection. A longitudinal arrangement is provided for the cylinders in the engine compartment. 2 camshafts are placed at the top of the mechanism. The engine is cooled by forcibly circulating fluid in a closed-loop system. Lubricant supply to moving units and motor parts is carried out by a combined method. At the same time with oil injection under pressure, it is atomized. The cylinder block of the considered Opel engine is made of cast iron of increased strength. Undoubtedly, the use of such a material increases the wear resistance of the functional unit. The extreme simplicity of the design explains the completion with such motors of many brands of cars from the Opel family. In addition to the Astra, such power units are installed on the Opel Mokka, Corsa, and other models of the popular series. It should be noted that in this section was mentioned in passing about the turbocharging mechanism. Such a rather complex system requires a separate consideration. Description of the turbocharger mechanism due to the lack of a rigid connection between the compressor rotor and the crankshaft of the Opel Astra J 1.4 turbo engine. Their speeds can vary significantly. The process of turbocharging can be described as follows: through the air inlet hose, air through the filtration system from the air intake into the turbocharger. Rotation of the compressor blades contributes to compression of air, resulting in its temperature increases. Cooling occurs in the radiator, intercooler. This is where the air enters through a supply hose. The need to reduce the charge air temperature is justified for 2 reasons. First of all, cooled air prevents detonation from occurring. In addition, the increased density of cool air contributes to better oxygen saturation of the internal space of the power unit. From the intercooler, the cooled air flows through the supply hose to the throttle unit. After the air mixed with a certain amount of fuel performs useful work, it is converted into exhaust gases and fed into the exhaust manifold. Exhaust gases enter the exhaust system, bypassing the turbine wheel of the turbocharger, giving it rotational motion with its energy. Separately note that elevated temperatures and excessive dynamic loads during operation of the turbocharger require a thorough approach for its repair or replacement. Therefore, it is not worth risking the serviceability of the engine. It is better to leave it to the professionals of specialized workshops. Operational features of the power unit: Opel 1.4 turbo motors, A14 complete cars of the current generation J. Also the engine Opel Astra 1.4, additionally equipped with a turbocharger, can be found among the mechanisms of cars of the previous version H. Let's take a closer look at the main operating characteristics of the unit, stated by the manufacturer in the technical documentation. The cross-section of each of the 4 cylinders is 72.5 mm. Fuel mixture supply to the combustion chamber is carried out by an injector. The internal volume of the engine is characterized by an indicator of 1.364 liters, useful capacity of the engine. When the crankshaft is rotating at 4,900 rpm, the power unit can match the power of 143 horses. The recommended fuel is gasoline with octane number not lower than 95. Environmental safety of the engine is confirmed by compliance with -5 Euro standards. The fuel economy of the engine is justified by the reduced fuel consumption. At leisurely measured driving within the city, it consumes only 8.1 liters of gasoline required to overcome 100 kilometers of travel. Conclusion: despite the undeniable advantages represented by the extraordinary economy and high environmental safety of the power unit Opel Astra J 1.4 net, there are also certain disadvantages inherent in the turbo engine. First of all, the presence of additional equipment somewhat complicates repair activities, making it difficult to access functional units. And, in addition, gasoline atmospheric engines have a much longer life than the unofficially declared by the manufacturer 350,000 km for turbocharged motors. In conclusion, the Opel Astra J 1.4 turbo engine stands out for its impressive balance of performance and efficiency. With its turbocharged design, it delivers a responsive driving experience while maintaining excellent fuel economy. Whether you're navigating city streets or cruising on the highway, this engine proves to be a reliable choice for those seeking both power and practicality. Thank you for watching, and we hope this overview has provided valuable insights into the capabilities of the Opel Astra J 1.4 Turbo.